Uh, I'm Max Meeks and live in Thomasville, uh, adjacent to High Point, and I'm a morning radio announcer on WMFR in High Point, AM 1230. I have been for some 50 years. I had noticed a diminishing of my hearing for some time, nothing major, just minor, and had gotten to know Tammy through her activities in High Point. She hadn't been in business too long before that. My wife and I went to see a comedy, a theater production down at the High Point Theater one Saturday night, and people all around us were laughing, and we couldn't understand a word that was being said. We were just completely losing out on what was going on stage. And so at intermission, my wife and I left. And as we were leaving the theater, my wife said to me, "Monday morning, I'm going to call Tammy Ike and make an appointment for you and I to go have our hearing tested." We had had a chance to meet her in town. She was a good friend of a friend of ours who was a police officer, and she was involved in a civilian auxiliary working with law enforcement. And we had a chance to meet her, and also with she was doing some advertising on our radio station, so we were aware of her there. And when we felt like we needed some help, she was the first one we went to. First of all, she has her doctorate. And I think in the audiology field, you find a great number of practitioners who are graduates of a audiology school and have their masters perhaps, but to find someone who has a doctorate in audiology increases her professional abilities to me, and it just makes her someone you can really depend on. And I think a side part of that is that she has, over a period of time, received two very prestigious awards for her ethical business practices. The one was from the Better Business Bureau that recognized her for her ethical practices in business, and another group of people in advertising gave her a special award. So, this kind of recognition by her peers, I think, sort of elevates her to a different level. I think the awareness, one of the first things I became aware of when I got the hearing aids were noises, traffic noises, noises in restaurants, dishes clanging together, and other people talking at nearby locations. And by setting up the computerization in your hearing aid, you were able to control those to help you hear soft sounds that you had been missing, or diminish loud sounds that were certainly sort of aggravating. If anyone is having a problem, I would just recommend that they not put it off. It was just not recognize the problem you're having, and someone has to keep telling you to please turn the radio down a little bit, or do you have to play the TV that loud, and it should be an indication that you're having a hearing problem. Basically, I realized at one point that I needed help, and because of that, we had it done.
Okay. Anything else you think that people should
No,
know?
I can't think of anything else, other than the fact that we have so enjoyed with the people at the hearing clinic. from the front office back to the audiologists who work with you and test you and provide those answers to the problems that you have. It has just been a pleasant association. Each individual is taken care of on a personal basis. It's not a situation where a type of business referred to as a cookie cutter type of thing. You just do the same thing over and over again. But each person is tested and evaluated on their problems and their needs and to help find solutions to their problems. And this is the personal way that you're taken care of.